Hey there, Radar Squared Nation. It's John the Radar Williams here with your wrestling news. Now, recently we know that in Nevada, Las Vegas to be more specific, All Elite Wrestling just held their event Double or Nothing. And it was a fantastic event. Truly had everything going on. They even had Justin Roberts doing the ring announcing. That was cool. Very strong to see him there. That's a great presence to have in their ring. Not to mention, they sold out 13,000 people, or as told around 20,000 people, of course. Now, Justin Roberts would go on to announce that first match, the Casino Battle Royal. 21 participants in that match. And he would announce the rules for that, which would end up being a special deck of cards that they had, where you drew a suit of cards and then it got shuffled up, and then you draw again to see what suit of cards you got. You would come out in fives. The last card would be the Joker card for the 21st entrant. So that would be the Joker, and the first 5 guys in the ring. Well, before I get to that, this Battle Royal, I love Battle Royals, or any elimination match, especially over the top. They're my favorite match. Just a great favorite. The mystery behind it all, who's in, who's going to go out, and when, by who lasts how long, how many eliminations can they get, who wins is just the biggest mystery. And there's the fun in it all. The mystery, always the fun. But anyways, before I get carried off track there, it was over the top rope, both feet on the floor, of course. And after all suits have been exhausted, that Joker would come out. So, the winner of this match would fight against the winner of the main event for the first match to go on for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And the first 5 guys, Dustin Thomas, which was interesting to see. I've never seen him before. He's a wrestler missing his lower parts of his legs. And he did a very intriguing job. Now, opening in the match, he got an unfair attack handed at him by one of the first 5 participants in the match as well, MJF. Also in the match, to begin with, was Michael Nakazawa. Not to mention, Brandon Cutler was in there. Pretty cool to see him. Also, in the opening of that match was Sunny Days. Never seen him either. Big dude. And he certainly got his damage done in there. And also, that was your first 5. So the next 5 come out would have drawn the diamond suit, of course. That's what ended up being the 5 guys who came out. As the diamond suit were so surprising, I was glad to see one in particular, Brian Pillman Jr. That was awesome. Always wanted to see him go there. Now, also in that, there was Isaiah Cassidy. There was Joey Janela, the bad boy. Also, Jimmy Havoc. And Shawn Spears, formerly known as Ty Dillinger. Now, then there came to be the hearts that would be drawn. Was the next suit, and that consisted of some really cool names. Badass Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass referred to before as well in the past, and also Glacier. Haven't seen him wrestle in so long. He wrestles off and on for the past several decades. It's wow to see him out there. And also when there was Jungle Boy, I'd never seen him. He was an interesting talent. Very interesting. It was just like watching Tarzan in a wrestling ring, literally. Very cool. And also there was Mark Quinn in there, as well as Ace Romero. This dude was huge. I mean huge. I mean really huge. He had to be easily the biggest guy in the match. And Jungle Boy was one of the smallest, actually. Another pointer there. And also, it would come to be that the Spades would be the last suit drawn before the Joker. And in the Spades, we would see Luchasaurus. And I've never seen him either. and he was quite the height advantage over people. He was really cool too. Definitely a new favorite luchador for me, and I really like my luchadors. He was chokeslam happy. Very great job by him. I see big things, very big things in his future if given the opportunity. He could be like Lance Hoyt or Lance Archer, whatever you want to call him, potential on the indies. That kind of big, with that kind of height. This guy's in a great shape, and he did a great job with the in-ring work in there, lasting into the Final Four, no less. Final Three, actually. And also coming in with the spades was Marco Stunt and Sonny Kiss, who I've heard some things about, and he actually is a pretty athletic, good wrestler. And he did a nice job in there. So, hey, I had never seen Marco Stunt before. I've also noticed, forgot to mention there's a few others I hadn't seen before. I hadn't seen Mark Quinn or Ace Romero before. So that was also interesting, or even Isaiah Cassidy for that matter. And then there was also Tommy Dreamer. Came out there. That just lit the biggest smile on my face. He's one of my favorites. Seriously, one of my favorites. Oh man. Top 5 favorite wrestler of all time for me. Easily. I mean, right up there with your Road Warriors and your Kevin Nash and your Rob Van Dam. There's Tommy Dreamer too. Perfectly enough room for you in my top 5. Wow. He's just too awesome. Really too awesome. I mean, I was thinking it would be interesting if maybe House of Hardcore would work with All Elite at some point. And Tommy Dreamer himself, no less, comes out in the Casino Battle Royal. I mean, wow. Never in a million years would I have guessed it would be him coming out there in any of those entrants. Maybe for an appearance, but not in a match. To wrestle. And also there was Orange Cassidy, who I'd never seen before, and he was quite weird. He came in very much later on, though. And finally, the Joker was Hangman Adam Page. Now here is who eliminated who in the match, and some big spots. Sunny Days would get the first elimination, eliminating Michael Nakazawa. He used a lot of baby oil and slipped through a lot of holes. And then we would go on to see Glacier, who would eliminate Sunny Days using the mist. Froze him in his tracks up there on the top turnbuckle and just easily tossed him off. Sunny Days would be out. Then also MJF would eliminate Glacier right after that. Gone. Then bad boy Joey Janela, he would have a cigarette lit by himself, but unfortunately stuck to his forehead, and he would wrestle with it. By Jimmy Havoc. No less there. No love lost between those two on that. And also Private Party would go on to eliminate Brian Pillman Jr. After sticking a crazy move on him, tossed him right on over as the next suit was coming out. Unfortunate to see that happen. I would have liked to see him do more, but he did nail a move, much like his father, we all know. He nailed him in that clothesline. He got him pretty good. And then there's also Tommy Dreamer, like I mentioned, who came out. He brought in a garbage can and threw it in, and it landed on Luchasaurus, and then he just came on him with the trash can lid and destroyed everyone, beat the crud out of him. This guy, that guy, just all of them. It was interesting to see that. That's why I would have always wanted to see if Dreamer's come out there. Just like that one time in the Rumble where he came in with the trash can full of weapons. And it was great to see that again. It brought back great memories to me. And Luchasaurus would go on to double chokeslam Private Party and eliminate both of them over and out. Goodbye. Double chokeslam, boom, and then just choked them over. They were done. 2 eliminations at once for Luchasaurus. That size is immense and killer on him. And then Ace Romero would eliminate Marco Stunt as he would go for a big flying move here. Boom! Just shoulder blocked pretty much in midair, and he just threw him right on over and out. He was literally the smallest guy in the match. Just like ran over like it was a car accident or something in midair. Like 2 planes colliding. It was just insane. He was flying out and landing on several guys outside. And so Marco Stunt would be out thanks to Ace Romero, but then not soon after, Jungle Boy would get some revenge and eliminate Ace Romero. Getting revenge there for his buddy Marco Stunt. They had been working together on Ace Romero before the other elimination of Marco Stunt. So Jungle Boy got the revenge. Ace Romero was out. Surprising that would be his only elimination. I thought he would have eaten up a lot more guys in that match for eliminations. Big guy. Dustin Thomas would eliminate Shawn Spears, who was trying to help save him. He took him, boom, right on over and out. Then he was hanging on for dear life, but MJF just got rid of him. There goes Dustin Thomas. And then Brandon Cutler eliminates Billy Gunn. I would have thought Billy Gunn would have done more of that, especially with a good size on him, but Brandon Cutler got rid of him. And MJF would go on to eliminate Cutler right after that. It started dropping like flies in there. Pretty much once Marco Stunt got eliminated, it was just everything was dropping like flies. And then Luchasaurus kept things going further as he chokeslammed Bad Boy Joey Janela right over the top rope through a table as Penelope Ford freaks out like, oh my god, no! And I think there's like a trash can under there too, I'm not sure. It looked like it, or some kind of metal object that was big enough as one was under that table bow on the side. I don't think he really squashed it, but he went through that table, chokeslam over and out. Bad Boy Joey Janela was out. He was done. So that's 3 eliminations at that point for Luchasaurus. And then Tommy Dreamer eliminates Sonny Kiss after taking the butt to the face repeatedly. He had enough of that and he just tossed him on out. Then Orange Cassidy would come in, and the weirdest spot I have ever seen, he comes in and just goes, just kicks him and then just goes, a little tiny side kick. He's like, yeah, totally just beat up Tommy Dreamer. He literally did nothing. It was the weirdest thing. What was that? Honestly, what was that? So then, Dreamer just had enough. He just got rid of the kid. But before he did that, I saw something I've never seen. This was at least cool. He knocked him down. The guy had his hands in his pockets the whole time. He just kept back up like that. Are you kidding me? That was when Dreamer had really had enough with his kid. He tossed him out of here. He was done with him then. So Orange Cassidy was out at that point. And Jimmy Havoc staple gunned Dreamer in the head and then the groin and then tossed him out. That's the way Dreamer would probably want to go. Hardcore. No better way to go out than that. Gotta love it. And then Jimmy Havoc would eliminate Jungle Boy after that, getting another elimination. And then Luchasaurus, big boots, him right on over. 4 eliminations right there. Jimmy Havoc was done. And then Hangman Adam Page eliminates Luchasaurus. Page thought he had won. The bell rang even. We even saw a 3-on-1 attack before all that from Luchasaurus and Havoc and Page on MJF. He had rolled out. But after Page had gotten rid of that guy, Luchasaurus, and Luchasaurus had gotten rid of that guy, Jimmy Havoc, Page thought he won. The bell even rang, like I said, and MJF comes up from behind, Santino Marella style. Almost won. Thought he won, but he didn't. And then he got tossed over after a nice big old move from Adam Page. And Adam Page, the Hangman, is going to be competing for the AEW World title. Here's some facts about that match. MJF lasted 24 minutes and 1 second. Longest lasting competitor in the match from beginning to literally the end. And Luchasaurus had 4 eliminations, had the most on the night, but close behind, MJF had 3 eliminations. Both of them did a great job in there. Now, some extra news on the rest of the night. Kip Sabian defeats Sammy Guevara. Then there was also a Vignet for Sadie Gibbs, and JR joined commentary. SU defeated Sema, T-Hawk, and Lindemann with the BME and a pile driver combo. So Lindemann took the fall there. SCU wins the match. And then, oh, so beautiful, Allie, sweetheart, total sweetest lady in the world, joins commentary for the upcoming women's match. Oh, just love her. She's so great. Such a positive personality to see in wrestling. I really hope her future's always bright. She deserves the best out there, and she's working with the best right now. So, Nyla Rose, Britt Baker, and Kylie Ray were supposed to be having a match, but Brandy Rhodes comes out. And it needed to be an awesome match, as also Awesome Kong would come out. And it's a five-way women's match. That's right. Five-way women's match. So then, the winner in the end, Britt Baker, with a super kick and a knee to the face of Kylie Ray. Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker DDS wins. Then we would see the best friends, Trent Beretta and Chucky, taking on Jack Evans and Angelico, and they would go on to beat Jack Evans and Angelico when Chucky double stomped Jack Evans, the double foot stomp from the top rope. So that's how they would win. And then post-match, the lights would go out, come back on, and the Super Smash Bros. Were there. They would go out again, come back on, and a bunch of guys in masks were there, and they're like masked minions, and they beat the teams down and destroyed them. And they had surrounded the ring before that point, and they destroyed those two teams. So then we saw Aja Kong, Yuka Sakazaki, and Emi Sakura versus Hikaru Shida, Ryo Abe, and Ryo Mizunami. Another great women's match 3-on-3, and Shida would end up winning it for her team with a running knee on Sakura. The crowd loved it. They ate it up. They absolutely loved it. Standing ovation style loved it. They were like, yes, we want more of this. Now this is what we've been waiting for. And Cody Rhodes would next go on to face his brother Dustin Rhodes. Total bloodbath, and Cody would go on to win with the Crossroads. During the match, though, DDP had to... DDP came out. Even he was at this event. He would come out and escort Brandy Rhodes to the back after she had been ejected by Hebner, and yes, Hebner was reffing. More prestige to the name of AEW. He ejected her for spearing Dustin Rhodes. Also on prestige names, might I add, Tony Schiavone was there in the crowd. Tony Schiavone was there, confirmed by multiple reports of people that were there. And that could mean future things. Maybe Schiavone and Ross on a commentary together. Who knows? And the post-match would see Cody announcing Fight for the Fallen. Him and his brother Dustin will face the Young Bucks. I'm not exactly sure if I recall if it's going to be for the titles or not. But hey, it'd be cool if it is, cool if it's not. Brother versus brother versus brother versus brother, or brothers and brothers versus brother. It's a brothership war, okay? It is a brother war. Siblings, they bicker. But now they bicker against other siblings. That's what's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. You're gonna have to deal with it. Okay? So then we got Bret Hart unveiling the AEW World Title. And MJF, oh, salt of the earth guy. Just salt of the earth, you know. Just comes out and interrupts. And thankfully, a couple guys came on back out like Hangman Adam Page and Jungle Boy and Jimmy Havoc and Big Juke Pope. So anyhow, Young Bucks would go on to face Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix for the AAA tag titles, and Young Bucks would retain with the Meltzer driver on Phoenix. But sad news now, unfortunately, Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix are both injured. Both Lucha Brothers are injured, and they're pulling out of events from what I've been hearing from my sources on there. So it must be a pretty bad injury, but at least they're playing it safe. And Jericho would go on to beat Omega with the Codebreaker and the Judas Effect in the main event. So that means Jericho will be facing Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World title. And Jon Moxley came down and Dirty Deeds both of them, even the ref. But he had to really fight Omega to get that Dirty Deeds, and he had to fight him real hard. They had to go all the way on out there and finally got him. That was a big shock, and if y'all don't know Jon Moxley, formerly known as Dean Ambrose. Extra news here, Alexander Ocasio-Cortez, known as AOC the most, had a comment to say on the diversity that she is actually very proud of the diversity there. She actually really likes this company for them being that way. As Cody had tweeted about how he felt about diversity in the workplace being needed, and that he didn't see color, you know? He just sees people he cares about. He sees everyone not as a color, but as an individual person. So it's great to see a mind like his and putting this all together. Now, as much as I don't really have a thing towards like for AOC, I can respect that she likes this and what they're doing and what she has said. I'm okay with it right now. That more than okay. That was awesome to see that event, and it's great to hear how diverse they are and see it too. I mean, you saw people from all over in that event. Road Dogg is working full-time with NXT now, another piece of news there, and they're kind of at war, actually, within the WWE company between NXT and the main brands. Another piece of news there, aside from AEW. Maybe kind of caused because of the event as well, though, if you think about it, so maybe not so much. Jon Moxley will actually be going to NJPW soon at an event in June. Surprise! And Taka Michinoku will unfortunately be missing the rest of the NJPW Best of the Super Juniors. Unfortunate there for Taka Michinoku. And Mick Foley now has put out an offer to anyone who donates $5,000 to the Squared Circle Sisters GoFundMe page for Lexi Massaro's education. If you donate $5,000, he will come and watch an event with you, whether he has to drive there or fly there, with you and 10 of your friends. It could be a Raw event, it could be a SmackDown event, it could be a pay-per-view, it could be an NXT event, it could be an NXT pay-per-view, it could be AEW, it could be any event. He'll come and watch it with you if you donate $5,000 right now, or at any time really. Please do so, because Lexi is without her mother now, and things are very rough on her. So please donate. I at least hope you do, if you have the means to. Go for it if you can. If you don't, I completely understand. Each to their own experiences. It's hard to say you can trust something you're donating to when you don't directly give something to someone. I understand that feeling. You never know where your money's going. But I think we can be safely understanding and sure of where it's going. It's just a matter of it's tough for some people to do that. So don't put yourself in a tough position. Do what you can, not what you can't. And AEW also announced their all-out event, which is going to be at the Sears Center again on August 31st. And tickets go on sale. It's Chicago, Illinois, on June 14th. That is all I got for you now, and that has been your wrestling news, my Radar Squared Nation. Thank you so much for being here today. Look forward to doing more of these if you guys liked this. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. It's really nice out there. Go get some air, guys. Go get some air.